patients worrying about weak or thinning hair, certified trichologists like Deborah Crockett Jackson may be able to help. She describes her specialty as a non-medical bridge between holistic wellness and dermatology. She owns and operates A Posh Trichology Clinic, and she's a licensed cosmetologist with over 40 years of experience creating styles for all kinds of special occasions. Welcome, Deborah.
Thank you.
Is it some of these styles that's causing our hair to be damaged and the like? But I want to get to the point about this trichology. We've got a picture showing here. It's really creeping me out. You told me that this is a photograph you really want people to see and understand what the scalp looks like. So talk to us about why, when the hair starts failing us, you say come to you, and talk about the scalp.
Okay. A lot of times, like we say, this picture does look gross, but it depicts what most people's scalps look like. It looks like this or even worse. And a lot of times you ask the person, is your scalp itching? They're like, no. It's like, okay, well, what are you feeling? It just feels. Then when you give them a scalp exfoliation, something that they probably never had before, they're like, wow, my scalp feels good.
Okay, that sounds not so technical, but what does that mean, the scalp exfoliation? How's that different from shampooing?
Okay, scalp exfoliation, let me give you an analogy. It's like when you have a nice car, and you go get your car washed. Your car looks good, you feel good, but how is the car really running? It's different if you get your car washed, you get your engine clean, you get the radiator clean, you get all the pipes clean, the car runs better. Everything is able to flow better. The same thing with the scalp exfoliation. Getting a shampoo, you cleanse the scalp, but getting an exfoliation, you're deep cleaning the scalps, and we're working with the follicle to help you have strong, healthy, shiny hair.
When is it too late? Does it come to a point where you say, can't do anything about this?
Well, if you don't have a follicle, then it's too late. As long as you have a follicle, you have time. And a lot of times you may even have a bald scalp and you think it's too late. But if the follicle is still living, it may be bald on the top, but we don't know what's going on in the inside. So those follicles sometimes are dormant. They're just sleeping. They're ready for somebody to come in and wake them back up again. And that's what I'm doing. What I do, I look through a microscope and I try to find out what's actually going on in the body. Because a lot of people they think like it's just a separate thing, but hair is dependent on what's going on in our body. So the way I look at it, I'm a scalp investigator, and I'm trying to find out what's going on with your follicle. So once we find out and I go through all the little things I go through, we're able to heal the body. And we do that with using other people like wellness doctors and different people. And once we heal the body and get the body working well, then our side effect is healthy hair.
I do want to ask you about this bridge that you describe as a trichologist being between a holistic person practicing holistic medicine, if you will, and the traditional Western medicine. I want to ask you about that. But I do have to say that, how did you get this beautiful hair?
I've been seeing Deborah for years. I won't say how many.
So why did you go to her?
My mom actually worked with one of her clients. So growing up, like, nobody knew how to do my hair. My mom is white and then my father is Afro-Latino. So he didn't know how to do my hair either. So thankfully we had PJ who brought us to Deborah. So I've gone to her on and off, but really, especially this year, I had a wedding, so.
Okay, so you're a cosmetologist as well, right?
Yes.
So were you going for some scalp treatment as well?
When I was growing up, no, but recently, yes, I've been on the scalp exfoliation for about a year and a half now. So.
And what has that been a journey for you? Were you dealing with some kind of scalp trouble? Was your hair talking to you?
I would say it was probably talking to me and I wasn't listening. I mean, the natural, what everybody does. But once I was regularly doing it, like, I can see the difference in the fullness of my hair. Also, just, it really is itchy, but you don't really know what itchy is until it doesn't itch anymore. Which sounds gross, but it is with wear and tear and all of the things that we experience and touch and go through our hair through the day, like you don't realize how much it really accumulates.
Well, I appreciate you calling attention to the fact that people did not know how to do your hair, right? It's a thing.
It is a
Talk to
thing.
us about the thing that some textures of hair is not all, they're not all the same. But how do you deal with or bridge the specific kind of things when we have issues? We only have 2 minutes, so I'm gonna have to ask you truly to come back because all of us want to avoid looking like this picture back here.
Yes. Well, when she first came to me, she had a wig on, and she was young. And you could see
She
her-
was young?
She was younger. I thought she was a teenager, but she let me know she was in the 2nd or 3rd grade.
Not with a wig, but that's when I started coming to you.
Okay. So-
but I did end up frying my own hair.
Okay.
So a lot of times when we have texture, we can help people who have texture hair. So because of knowing how to take care of texture hair, and I'm specialized in healthy hair, that I was able to help her. And she has beautiful hair. She just needs someone to help her to work with it.
Quick question, because I only have 1 minute, but this is really important. Please tell me a little bit about this bridge, what you do between the holistic treatment and what a dermatologist would do. What space are you in?
Well, with the dermatologist, they may do topical treatments that may be minoxidil or some type of chemicals. What I do when we work with holistic, we use holistic products. We don't use any chemicals or anything. We use natural products, plants, plant leaves, different ointments, not really ointments because we don't use oil, but we use things holistically that comes from the earth. And we help to take care of a person's hair, but we do it with our microscope. We have to look at the microscope to see what that individual is going through,
Okay.
because everybody's different.
Everybody's different, absolutely. Thank goodness for that, right? Thank you so much, Deborah, and thank you for coming and sitting here with us. All right, connect online with APOSH Trichology at APOSH, APOSH hairsalon.com. Thank you for joining us today and every Saturday at 10 a.m. You can also catch us on Sunday mornings on LECOM Radio, WSRQ.